So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today guys, we will be talking about a topic that I really feel like it needs to be spoken about a lot, especially to the young ones. And it is about the issue of, especially as Africans, we seeing the West, the Europes, the diasporas as places that we can only make it there. I think a lot of people travel outside, outside of the African continent, to seek greener pastures with the hopes of really hitting it big or making it. I think people actually have high expectations traveling outside of their continent to other continents. They have their expectations are quite high. I think they see it that immediately you get there, you would be able to make a lot of money. But if you travel outside and then you have that kind of mentality, you are really going to be disappointed. I want to encourage us, especially as young people, to know that you can make it wherever you find yourself, especially in Africa, in any African country you come from, wherever you find yourself. A lot of people shut down their businesses, their shops, and then they use that monies to acquire visas, tickets, which are quite expensive to travel outside. Some people are actually very professional practitioners in our parts of the world, but when they go, outside, because it's not your home, sometimes systems are not going to favor you, okay? And then you have to start all over from the scratch. I watch a lot of videos, especially about African immigrants who have moved to the UKs and the USAs and the Canadas, who are kind of frustrated and distressed. I mean, when people get there, when people get there and then they tell those back home that, oh, stay wherever you are and then you can make it, they did not believe them. And then when they actually take the route of going outside for themselves, they realize that they're living there sometimes, most of the times, it's not worth it, because you have to work a lot to pay a lot of bills and taxes. You cannot make money that way. And so I want to encourage each and every one of us that, especially for Africans, every year we have Africans moving to the diaspora, and then we have a lot of diasporans moving back to the African continent, because although they were born there, sometimes it's not favorable to them. I am in no way advocating for no one to travel to the abroad, okay? Because everyone and their destinies and what works for them. So I'm not in no way saying no one should work, but I'm just saying that make sure that you have that mindset shift, that mentality shift of wherever I find myself at any particular moment in time. Even if you are an African and you have already immigrated there, just know that you can still make it there. It's highly possible. But for our brothers and sisters who are still in Africa, who want to travel outside, seeing it as an opportunity to make money, a lot of money, was probably the monies, I don't know how they see it, the monies are on the streets, they grow on trees, and then people can just easily pick them. But you really have to work extremely hard to make it there as well. Especially, I think you have to work extremely harder than even in your original country of birth, because that place is not your home. Systems are not going to be in your favor most of the times. And so I just want to encourage us that if you have the mindset of seeing the abroad, the diaspora, as the only way to make it, just have a rethink, and then have that mindset shift that you can make it. Success is not only about where you find yourself. It mostly has to do about the individual and your mindset, your belief and your set skills and knowledge and expertise. So look around you. I always say that for you to make money, you just have to find a problem, solve that problem, and then exchange it for money, for exchange that solution for money. And especially in Africa, there are a lot of problems in Africa that we can solve in order to make money. And so know it that you can make it in Africa. It is highly possible, highly achievable for you to make it on the African continent. So, and wealth is also a gradual process, as I always say. And so do not give up on your dreams, that talent that you have. Build something in Africa. And let us all stay behind and develop the African continent. We have a lot of resources, both human and natural, that we can use. And so I mean, no means again saying that we shouldn't travel. I mean, we need to travel to see that, like they always say, to gain exposure. But don't travel with the mentality that you, wherever you are traveling from, you cannot make it. You can only make it in another place. Basically, that is what this video is about. So I want us all to have a mindset shift. I mean, I like I said, I watch a lot of videos where I live in Ghana, and then people have gone to America, to the UK. They share they have relocated back to Ghana. Someone was a medical doctor in Ghana, doing very well. But we all have the mentality of the abroad, making it in, I mean, the American dream. And so the person moved to the USA, couldn't even practice there, had to do cleaning jobs, like a medical doctor having to. I'm in no way degrading the cleaning profession. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that you're doing well in Ghana as a medical doctor and flying outside to start from the bottom. Like it's a lot. And the person spoke about the stress they went through and all that. So I just see that it is not worth it. Just stay where you are and have that mentality shift that you can also make it where you find yourself. It's very important that we have that mindset shift to help us. What are your thoughts about this particular topic? People moving to the abroad in order to seek greener pastures. And mind you, I think there was a video about Ghanaian lady Sarkodie also who moved from Ghana recently. I think it was December last year to Canada. The news was all over in the town of Hamilton, where she was shot dead. I am not saying that when you go abroad you'll be shot or you'll be killed. That's not. But we know of recent times that sometimes the abroad is not safe for a lot, especially for Africans anymore, because there's a lot of gun, gun downs and violence and all that. And so the place is not really safe for to bring up a child and all that. So let us all take into consideration these kind of things. We will travel abroad to gain exposure, to gain expertise, but not to go there with the mentality of that's the only place that we can make it. Let me know your comments down below, and do you agree with what I've said so far? It's purely my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And then if you love this content, kindly give me a thumbs up. Guys, click on that subscribe word down below. Click on it now. I'm waiting for you to do that for me. We do all things personal finance on this channel. We also do self-development, self-growth tips, things that can give us that holistic all-round growth. I do all that on this channel. And so if this is something you would love, kindly join my amazing family by subscribing. Do well to check my previous videos and watch out for the next one. See you in the next one. God bless you and have a great day. See you. Bye.